everybody, and welcome back to Astroneer with your friend Kuros Paladin. Thank you for joining me today. And what we're going to do now is we're going to continue what we were doing last episode, which is getting our hydrazine manufactured. And also between episodes, I did a little more work. I went back to Glacio, whatever it is that you want to call it. And picked up and retired the Titanite extractor. So you can see here I have 400 Titanite plus the one on top, so 401. And down here, right past all the smelters, I have a resource canister that's ready to suck it all in. Now, what I'm going to do to get this started is I am just going to drop that one off, and I just want one titanium. So let's go ahead and get that going. Any day there. Okay. There. So that way this will only pick up titanium, none of the titanite that will get dropped off there. So let's go ahead, we're going to turn on our back end. So I believe that is this one. Yep, you can see it highlighted them all. So all those auto arms are ready to go. Even though it's only going to go from here to here to here, the entire chain is ready in the event of something needing to happen. So it's as simple now as just pushing a button. And I could speed things up a little bit by spreading these out, but it'll spread itself out on its own over time. In the past when I've done this, it takes about 35 minutes or so to, I'm sorry, about 45 minutes or so to do this entire thing. We'll see where it goes, or how long it takes. It will be longer than I'm recording this episode. But I did all that off screen, went back, picked that up. Also had a little bit of an adventure while I was over there on Glacio. I was tooling around on my buggy, just one around the entire planet because I just wanted to see if anything had shown up with the new events. And I have the roads there, and you know, my driving skills not all that great. Went off the road and couldn't get back up to the road, so I started building a ramp and stupidly put soil right over the buggy, and it went right through the surface down into the depths below. Thankfully, I was very close to a gateway chamber, so I hoverboarded it back to that gateway chamber before the little guy suffocated, and got back to the main base, picked up the large rover, used the compass to find where the rover went. It went down about 2 levels underground, or 2 tiers, whatever you want to call them, layers. I eventually found it. I had taken some graphite, packaged it up, put it on the large rover, brought it all back. Everything worked out fine there. But that was about 45 minutes of fun, as it were. But anyhow, the other thing that I did off camera, I went ahead and built a second atmospheric condenser. So I went ahead and started, I ran those full tilt. I have 321 hydrogen now, so 165, I should say, so 325. So there's 160 there, plus another 5 there, and 160 there. So that should be more than enough hydrogen. So I can also go ahead and get this going as well. And I'm curious how much power, because these are 10 each, I believe. Right? Yeah, 10 each. These are 5 each, so that's 10, 20, plus 15, 35 U, plus 1 U for each of the auto arms. I think there's about a dozen of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then there's another one right over there, 9. Okay, so not quite a dozen. So 44 U, I have enough energy. Regardless if an auto arm is actually doing anything or not. If it's on, it's drawing 1 U. So unlike the smelters where they can be on, but if they're not doing anything, they're not drawing power. The auto arms, if they're on, they're drawing power. So that might have been one of the issues long ago in my prototype. I didn't think about it. I was thinking auto arms only pulled power when they were doing something. So that could have been what my problems were way back then. I didn't have enough power. If you remember that video, auto arms weren't responding very timely, and I may just not have had enough power going there. Anyhow, enough of that. So I have all this set up, and I also have this wonderful button where I could just push one button, and there it goes. Oh, but then I just realized I toggled those when I hit the... There we go. Okay. So, so that can do its thing. It'll fill up, and then just you can see with the power, we got enough power. It's fluctuating ever so slightly, you can see there, but if it's above this middle line, it's got enough power. So we're doing fine on power there. Any of those will tell you that, so you can always look at any one of them. Now, one problem I may run into over here, although, yeah, I may run into, is this auto arm might get a little bit too far ahead and fill all of this up before a titanium shows up. And if that does happen, then that causes all these to stall. So what I can do is I can turn that off and just, oh, well, actually, it looks like there's a lot of space here. Okay. But I could just let the smelters catch up a little bit on that. So really, we're going to, you know, this is just one of these things where I'm restocking the shelves. We're going to get plenty of titanium. We're going to get plenty of hydrazine. And then I have plenty of copper, plenty of words are hard. Plenty of aluminum. I could get some more iron, but I don't really need it. I did notice over on Glacio, as I was tooling around on the planet, I have an auto extractor, 2 RTGs, the whole thing set up except for the large canister. It's all just sitting there waiting for me to put a canister on it and turn it back on. It's just been sitting there, 2 RTGs that I could have used elsewhere. But anyhow. So look at this, I'm already up to 22 here. So that goes relatively quick. The ammonium, I'm sorry, the hydrazine production. The titanium, where is it at? I'm just curious how far down it's already gone. 290, so it's done 110. Oh, and I need to turn that arm back on so I can catch up. There we go. All right. And if I had done this right, because I realized when we built this, I did it a little bit too good, maybe, where this arm covers the entire thing. If you do it just right, you put the auto arm that drops off onto the platform with all the smelters, where it can't reach, like, these two outer pegs, or maybe even the entire bottom row. That way there's always somewhere for the smelters to drop off, and you never have to worry about this problem, and you can just walk away and leave it. But unfortunately here I am going to have to keep an eye on it, because if this fills up entirely with titanite, the smelter will have nowhere to dump the titanium, and then it will just shut itself off, and then everything just comes to a stop at that point. So, alright, looks like we're done here. I forgot to hook up the, as you can see, I made a mistake. I forgot to hook up the, what is it? I can't think. Words are really hard at the moment. the auto sensor, and I believe I put that over here. I do have a little bit of titanite or titanium. I have 72 over here. So okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this, put it there. We're going to go ahead, we're going to attach that. And there we go. We're going to attach this to set off. I think I can just do that, right? Yeah, that's what I did last time. Yep. So now if I just do the button again. Oh wait, no, I have to... There we go. Yeah, because everything is still set. Okay. Now, I'm not going to get a lot out of this because this is going to drain. It's already down to its last 4. So, alright. But yeah, this is going along fairly well. Already got up to 107 there. Down to 244, so that's 157 that have come out of there. 108 there, so, you know, there's the stuff in the queue here, 12 plus whatever's on those storage. So, alright, we've exhausted this. Up, and I meant to do that first. There we go. So we'll suck all those back up. I do have one more ammonium canister. Here we go. So I'll bring that over here. Set that, and just let it continue on what it was doing. Excuse me. Alright. So, I am a little bit, distracted today, a little down. Over the weekend, oh, I had a partial over here. Oh, well. Over the weekend, actually yesterday, Sunday, Dax, my cat, she hopped up in my lap and was purring, and I was, you know, the subconscious thing you just do, you just were, you know, pet her. And then I looked down at her, and she looked up at me, and her right eye was swollen shut, and there was drainage coming out of it. It scared the heck out of me. So I, this morning today, called the vet, got in, and Dax does not do well at the vet. She does very terribly at the vet. So terrible that they couldn't do anything to her. The vet, all they did was put the stethoscope near her, and she would growl and hiss at the vet. So they sent me home with her, and they sent me some kitty coma pills. It is gabapentin, I think is what it's called. I'm looking at the bottle right here. And I have to give her some of this tonight and tomorrow, and we're going to go again tomorrow, and hopefully she will be sufficiently sedated where she can they can actually do something for her. But the reason I'm a little down is you know, we love our cats, we love our pets and everything, but it's a hefty price tag. And as much as I love my cat, you know, it's just unfortunate, the amount, unfortunately, that I have to put out for her. As much as I love her, don't get me wrong, I love my cat, and I don't want her to suffer. I don't want her to be in any pain. I don't want her to have any problems if she doesn't have to have any. But, oh, look at that. Did I just see? Nope, okay, sorry. So as much as I love my cat, I am going to have to make some decisions, because the estimate they gave me is quite a high number. And the other thing I didn't notice, I knew she was getting a little smaller. You know, she's 15 years old. She's only 6 pounds. I never realized that. She is, now that I look at her, she has been losing a lot of weight. So There's a lot of concerns there. That's what's going to be the biggest amount of the cost is they're going to run some blood work and such on her ultrasounds to see if there's a problem with her digestive system or something. Because she is losing a lot of weight and she has been vomiting a lot, unfortunately. I'll come home and find prizes all over the place, unfortunately. So I'm a little bummed, a little down on that because she's probably not feeling well. She's been hiding for the past day or two. Definitely been hiding since we got back from the vet. There's some trust issues now. She won't come near me. But anyhow, if you have a cat or you have a dog, if you have a pet, you understand. If you don't, you may understand anyhow what it's like to have a pet and have to make these very difficult decisions. As much as we do love our pets, there are times where we just have to make a very difficult choice. And it's a choice that I don't want to make, where I have to say, she's not worth it. I don't want to say it that way, but I never want to say that my cat is not worth my love. But then I look at how much this is, and then I look at how much I had to pay for my own cancer, and it's like, it's a tough decision. Anyhow, enough about that. I don't want to bum everybody out. Just wanted to let you know if I'm sounding a little bit on the quiet or downside. That's why. Anyhow, so we got through all of that. We filled up 7 canisters. Yep, 7 canisters of hydrazine. So we got plenty of hydrazine. In fact, I could put 1 canister on every planet now, and we'll be covered for some time. And I still have 360 ammonium remaining. I'm going to spit out 1 more. So we're going to drop, go back over to this. There we go. We're going to bring this and drop off just 1. There we go. We're going to do 1. And then let's check my reserve here. How many do I have sitting here? Okay, that one's full up as well. All right. So the reason I wanted to do this is there was that 1 over here. There we go. Burp. Okay, so now I've got 25 on each of them. All right, I have to find a home for this. So what we'll do, I have no idea why these batteries are there. We'll move them there. And then we'll play a little bit of shifting around here. Like musical chairs. We'll move everybody down 1. There. Oh. That was stupid of me. There we go. Okay. I might also be a little bit distracted because we're doing a major launch. As I am recording this, my developers at where I work, they are madly trying to launch a product for one of our clients. As the IT manager, I just kind of sit back and stay out of it, but I just have to keep an eye on what's going on. So I might get a little a tell once in a while in Discord saying, hey, this is what's going on or something, and I might be a little distracted. But I really wanted to play Astroneer because I've been sitting here all day, and between the cat and this, I'm a little stressed myself. It looks like this is handling itself okay. Even though it does fill out, it looks like the smelter will pick up a titanite before trying to drop off a titanium. I don't know if that's a recent change or if I'm just remembering it wrong, but it seems like it would try to throw off the resource that it had just created before grabbing another one, and that's when you would end up in that gridlock situation. Here, it looks like it's okay. So where are we up to, or down to already? Only 125 there. Of course, there's 16 plus another 1, 2, 3, 4, 32, so that's 48 at least, plus another 12. That's 60 in the pipeline, but refined 216. So doing pretty good. I should have realized that was going to happen. I just realized that. That was a bad spot to be sitting or standing. We can take care of that by just dropping these back up here. Okay. Yep, those auto arms are sneaky. They'll reverse pickpocket you. So, all right. So I now have another one of these. I could actually take this all the way back to Glacio and start hematite extraction again to get some of that. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had picked up some seeds, some hisbine and boom melon, right? Oh no, these are cataplants. Okay, but hisbines and cataplants. And I found a refined titanite. Oh, and thinking of things that I found. Somebody mentioned you can find the QTRGGs on the surface of Aatrox. I did find one on the surface of Aatrox in my big save. So I did find one out there, and it was the save that I created or started way back in February of 2019. So even older saves, they are apparently showing up. So that's kind of cool. So, all right. So what else can we get to in this episode? I guess what I could do, you know, I don't really need more hematite, but I've got the makings for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to Glacio or whatever the heck its name is. I am going to be a good Astroneer and rotate my hydrazine. There we go. So now I have 17 launches. We're going to head off to Glacio. Alright. Where are you? There you are. Way over there. Alright. Let's speed up our orbit a little bit. Such a great feature. Let's slow down a little bit and land. Oh, and it looks like I forgot to pick up, I forgot to pick up the beacon at the Titanite extraction. So that beacon right there, that's where the hematite extractor was, if you remember from long ago. So, but what I'm going to do before I forget is I want to go pick up that beacon that's at nothing right now. So, I really should smooth this out and get rid of those holes. Okay. I love the hoverboard. It's my favorite way to get around now. So yep, this is where the hematite was or hematite, oh my gosh, titanite extractor was located. Oh. I also didn't sleep well last night because I was worried about my kitty. Her eye has cleared up, and it's not swollen shut, and the drainage seems to have subsided substantially. But you know, I'm still worried about her weight, and the eye still is draining. It's just not like it was. I also noticed when I got home yesterday, I was out of the house a lot yesterday, that the little kitty shelf on the window had fallen, And I'm wondering if she was up there when it fell, and that's what happened. She somehow injured her eye when it fell. And I don't know, but it's one of those things where if our pets could talk, they'd probably tell us what's wrong, but they can't, so they try to explain to us what's wrong. And, you know, they're cats, we're humans, they have different ways of expressing things. Oh no! I need an RTG on this before I run out of power. Let me go grab one. Yeah, I need RTGs here because right now I only have, what, 2 powering this base? Yep, I only have 2 RTGs powering this base. Now only 1. So, but I'll be bringing this back. I'm just borrowing it. Oh yeah, I planted that, by the way, between episodes. This little boom balloon. Okay. There. Alright, and I found this horn while I was wandering around. So... But yeah, over here I realized when I drove by, it's like, holy cow, there's... everything is there. The extractor, RTGs, platforms. The only thing that was missing was the canister. Although I think now that I... Nope, even the storage sensor, there's one there. So we can go ahead and start this up, because, I mean, if you look at the amount of hematite that's here... oh, of course, it's hidden. There we go. So I'll drop that off there. We will change it to enable output. And we will go ahead and we will turn that on. And we will turn this on. And I already grabbed one that was sitting there, which is good. Oh, it grabbed 2. Okay. 3. Alright. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. I see what's going on. I didn't realize I had a, whatchamacall up there. I did not even see that up there. I should have remembered that was up there. Alright, let me go back over here where there's oxygen. And of course it stopped because it filled up. There we go. This probably could have emptied a lot faster if I had just I can actually help it along. Yep, I must have not had a large canister at the time, so I hooked up the medium canister. Alright, there we go. So now it should go ahead and fill up. But yep, here's all the packed up contents. In fact, I forgot there's 2 RTGs there, so that will help back at the base. I'll put those back at the base. I just want to watch it do, and that is not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay. We will take you back to the base. Alright. I just gotta find somewhere to turn around. Oh, I can do that easily here. Okay. Come on, turn around. Actually, I'm just curious. I don't know if I visited this. I see a wreck over here. Have I already been to this wreck? Does not look like it. What do we got? We have hematite, titanite. and a medium wind turbine. We can actually use that back at the base because there's quite a bit of wind on the surface of Glacio. So we'll go ahead and drop that off. All right. Back to the base we go. Up the hill. I keep remembering that after I come over the hill and almost Dukes a Hazzard it over that. I really like this base. I like it. It's nice and spread out. And then I can always cheat with this. It's like, yeah, I pulled it in, it's backwards, but the beauty is, you know, you just swap ends. So I can just do this to get out. There we go. I need to find a place for that horn, but let's put you back here. Okay. All right. So, let's see. All right, do I have space? Because I do know storage is at a premium here. I need more. Yeah, I need more platforms, don't I? I can drop that off there. And then there is a spot for this. Right here. In fact, what we'll do is we'll put it there. Okay. Alright. Back up over here. Let me drop off that, and come on, that. I'll leave the storage sensor here. I'll leave the beacon here. There, okay. Last but not least, I don't imagine setting up another auto extractor here, but never know. But there, this will help with my power generation issues. There, okay. So, this episode we got our hydrazine. I should have brought one of them with me. I didn't even think about it. Actually, in a way I did. I can use my spare. Of course, I don't have anywhere to put it. Arg. You know, in a future episode, I'm going to have to continue with some platforms around here. That's why I did this little branch back here. I'm going to kind of continue it out this way a little bit. With some more platforms for storage and such. So, but already going into about 30 minutes here, so I think this is a good spot to say we're done for the episode. Everybody, I want to say thank you for watching, and I hope I will see all of you in the next episode of Astroneer. So y'all take care, and let's get the guy lined up here. Bye.